Eastward Ho, Act 5, Scene 1. Gertrude's lodging. Enter Gertrude and Cindy. Gertrude, sin has thou ever read I the chronicle of any lady and her waiting woman driven to that extremely that we are sin syndified? No, not I, truly, madam, and if I had it were but cold comfort should come out of books now. Gertrude, why good faith sin I could dine with a lamentable story now. Oh oh no, Nara, can thou tell never a one sin? Signify known, but mine own madam, which is lamentable enough, was to be stolen from my friends, which were worshipful of good ac- account by apprentice in the habit and disguise for of a gentleman, and here brought up to London and promised marriage, and now likely to be forsaken, for he is in possibility to be hanged. Gertrude, nay, weep not, good sin. My patronal is in as good possibility as he. They miseries are nothing to mine. Sin I was more than promised marriage. Sin I had it. Sin and was made a lady, and by a knight. Sin which is now as good as no knight. Sin and I was born in London, which is more than brought up. Sin and already forsaken, which is past likelihood. Sin and instead of land I the country, all my nights living lies I the counter. Sin there's his castle now. Signify which he cannot be forced out of, Madam. Gertrude, yes, if he would live hungry a week or two. Hunger, they say, breaks stone walls, but he is even well enough served, sin that so soon as ever he had got my hand to the sale of my inheritance, run away from me, and I had been his punk. Go, God bless us. Would the night or the sun or Palmerin of England have used their ladies so sin or Saint Lancelot or Sir Tristram? Signify, I do know, Madam. Gertrude, then thou know the thing sin. Thou art a fool. Sin the knighthood nowadays are nothing like knighthood of old time. They ride a horseback or go afoot. They were attended by their squires or by their lackeys. They went buckled in their armor or muffled in their cloaks. They traveled wildernesses and deserts, or their scars walked the streets. They were still pressed to engage their honor, or still ready to pawn their clothes. They would gallop on at sight of a monster, or run away at the sight of a sergeant. They would help poor ladies, or make poor ladies. Signify, ay, madam, they were knights of the round table of Winchester. They sought adventures, but these of the square table of the at ordinaries that sit at hazard. Gertrude, true sin, let him vanish, and tell me what shall we pawn next. Signify, a Mary, Madam, a timely consideration for our hostess. profane woman has sworn by bread and salt she will not trust us another meal. Gertrude, let it stink in her hand then. I'll not be beholding to her. Let me see my jewels be gone, and my gowns, and my red velvet petticoat that I was married in, and my wedding silk stockings, and all the best apparel. Puss in good faith rather than thou should upon a rag. More, I'd lay my ladyship in lavender, if I know where. Signify, alas, madam, your ladyship, Gertrude, why you do not scorn my ladyship, though it is in a waistcoat. God's my life, you are a peat. Indeed, do I offer to m- mortgage my ladyship for you and for your avail, and do you turn the lip and the alas to my ladyship? Signify, no, madam, but I may question who will lend anything upon it. Gertrude, who? Mary, Mary. Now, I warrant you, if you'll seek them out. I remember the time when I would have given £1,000 if I had had it to have been a lady, and I hope I was not bred and born with that appetite alone. Some other gentle born. Oh, the city have the same lodgings, I trust, and for my part, I would afford them a pennyworth. My ladyship is little the worse for the wearing, and yet I would bet a good deal of the sum. I would lend it, let me see, for £40 in hand sin. That would apparel us, and £10 a year. That would that would th- that would keep me and you sin with our needles, and we should never need to be beholding to our scurvy parents. Good Lord, that there are no fairies nowadays. Signify, why, madam? Gertrude, to do miracles and bring ladies money. Sure, if we lay in a cleanly house, they would haunt it. Sin, I'll try. I'll sweep the chamber soon at night and set a dish of water o'er the hearths. A fairy may come and bring a pearl or a diamond. We do not know, sin, or there may be a pot of gold hide o'er the backside if we had tools to dig for it. Why may not we too rise early? The morning sin, afore anybody is up, and find a jewel the street worth £100. May not some great court lady, as she comes for revels at midnight, look out of her coach as this running and lose such a jewel, and we find it? Ha! Signify. They are pretty waking dreams, these, Gertrude, or may not some old ussurer be drunk overnight with a bag of money and leave it behind him on a stall? For God's sake, sin, let's rise tomorrow by break of the day and see. I protest law if I had as such money as an alderman, I would scatter some on it I the street for poor ladies to find when their nights were laid up. And now I remember my song, Oh, the golden shower. Why may not I have such a fortune? I'll sing it and try what luck I shall have after it. Fond fables tell of old how Jove in Diana's lap fell in a shower of gold, by which the coach a clap. Oh, had it been my hap, how, however, the blow do threaten. So well I like the play, that I could wish all day and night to be so beaten. Enter Mistress Touchstone. Oh, here, my mother. Good luck, I hope. Ha! You brought any money, mother? Pray you, mother, your blessing. Nay, sweet mother, do not weep. Mrs. Touchstone. God bless you. I would I were in my grave. Gertrude. Nay, dear mother, can you steal no more money from my father? Dry your eyes and comfort me. Alas, it is It is my knight's fault and not mine that I am in a waistcoat and attired thus simply. Miss Mistress Touchstone, this better than thou deservest. Never whimper for the matter. Thou should have before thou had leapt. Thou wert a fire to be a lady. And now, your ladyship and you may both blow at the coal. For aught I know, self do, self have, the hasty person never wants woo, they say. Gertrude, nay, then, mother, you should have looked to it. A body would think you were the older. I did, but my kind, he was a knight, and I was fit to be a lady. This not lack of liking, but lack of living, that serves us. And you talk like yourself and citiner in this. I faith you show what husband you come on. I wish. You smell the touchstone, he that will do more for his daughter that he has married to a scurvy gold and man, and his prentice than he will for his two other daughter that has wedded a knight and his customer by this light. I think he is not my legitimate father. Signify, oh good madam, do not take up your mother so. Mr. Touchstone, nay, nay, let her even alone. Let her ladyship drive me still with her bitter taunts and terms. I have not dole enough to see her in this miserable case. I without her velvet gowns, without ribands, without jewels, without French wires or cheat bread or quails or a little dog or a gentleman usher or anything indeed that's fit for a ladyship. Signify, ex- except her tongue, Mrs. Touchstone, and I not able to relieve her, neither being kept so short by my husband. Well, God knows my heart, I did little think that ever she should have had need of her sister Golding. Gertrude, why, mother? I have not yet. Alas, good mother, be not intoxicate for me. I am well enough. I would not change husbands with my sister. I, the leg of a lark is better than a body of a kite. Mistress Touchstone, I know that, but Gertrude, what, sweet mother, what? Mistress Touchstone, it but ill food when something's left but the claw. Gertrude, that's true, mother. Miss Mrs. Touchstone. It's nay, sweet ladybird, sigh not, child madam. Why do you weep thus? Be a good cheer. I shall die if you cry and mar your complexion thus. Gertrude. Alas, mother, what should I do? Mr. Touchstone, go to thy sister's child. She'll be proud thy ladyship will come under her roof. She'll win thy father to release the knight and redeem the gowns and thy coach and thy horses and set thy up again. Gertrude, but will she get him to set my knight up to Mr. Studstone? That she will, or anything else, though it ask her. Gertrude, I will begin to love her. If I thought she would do this. Mr. Studstone, try her. Good Chuck, I warrant thee. Gertrude, don't thou think she'll do it? Signify, madam, and be glad you will receive it, Mrs. Touchstone. That's a good maiden, she tells you true. Come, I'll take order for your, that's I the alehouse. Gertrude, go sin and pray for thy Frank as will I for my paternal. Act 5, Scene 2, Goldsmith's Row. Touchstone, Golding, Wolf. Enter. Touchstone, I will receive no letters, Master Wolf, you shall pardon me. Golding, good father, let me and entreat you. Touchstone, son Golding, I will not be tempted. I will find my own easy nature and know not what a well-pended subtle letter may work upon it. There may be tricks packing. Do you see? Return with your packet, sir. Wolf. Believe it, sir. You need fear no packing here. These are but letters of submission, all. Touchstone. Sir, I do look for no submission. I will bear myself in this like blind justice. Work upon that now. When the session come, they shall hear from me. Golding, from whom come your letters, Master Wolf? And it please you, sir. One from Sir Patronel, another from Francis Quicksilver, and third from Old Security, who is almost mad in the prison. There are two to your worship, one from Master Francis, another from the knight, Touchstone. Touchstone. I do wonder, Master Wolf, why you should travail thus in a business so contrary to kind or the nature of your place, that you, being the keeper of the prison, should labor to the release of your prisoners, whereas methinks it were far more natural and kindly in you to be a ranging about for more and not let these escape you have already under the through. But they say you wolves, when you have sucked the blood once, that they are dry you have done. Wolf, sir, your worship may descend. As you please, O my name. But I protest, I wish never so mortified with any man's discourse or behavior in prison. Yet I have had of all sorts of men, I the kingdom under my keys, and almost of all religions. I the land as papists, Protestants, Puritans, Brownists, Anabaptists, Miller, Millenary, family all love, Jew, Turk, infidel, atheist, good fellows, Golding. And which of all these things, Master Wolf, was the best religion? Wolf, truth, Master Deputy, that the prey fees best. We never examine their conscience, Father. Golding, I believe you, Master Wolf, good faith, sir. Here's a great deal of humility. I these letters, Wolf. Humility, sir. Were you worship an eyewitness of it, you would say so. The knight will I, the knight's ward, what what we can, sir, and Master Quicksilver would be I the whole if we would let him. I never knew or saw prisoners more patient or more devout, but they will set you up all night singing of psalms and edifying the whole prison. Only security sings a note too high sometimes, but because he lies I the two-penny ward far off, and cannot take his tone. The neighbors cannot rest for him but come every morning to ask what godly prisoners we have. Touchstone, which on them isn't I so devout, the night or the other one? Wolf, both, sir, but the young man especially. I never heard his like. He has cut his hair too. He is so well given and has such good gifts. He, has, he can tell you almost all the stories of the book of the martyrs, and speak you all the sick man's slave without book. Touchstone A. If he had had grace, he was brought up where it grew. I wish on Master Wolf, and he has converted one fangs a sergeant, a fellow could neither write nor read. He was called the bandog o the counter, and he has brought him already to pare his nails and say his prayers, and this hope he will sell his place shortly and become an intelligence. Touchstone. No more. I am coming already. If I should give any further care, I would taken. Good Master Wolf, son, I do feel mine own weakness. Do not im- importune me. Pity is a rhythm that I am subject to, but I will resist it, Master Wolf. Fish is cast away, that is cast in dry poles. Then hypocrisy it will not do. I have touched and tired too often. I am yet proof, and I will remain so. When the session come, they shall hear from me. In the meantime, to tell all suits, to to all entreaties, entreaties, to all letters, to all tricks. I will be deaf as an adder and blind as a beetle. Lay mine ear to the ground and look mine eyes. I am hand against all temptations. Golding. You see, Master Wolf, how inexorable he is. Here is no hope to recover him. Pray you command me to my brother knight and to my fellow Francis. Present them with this small token of my love. Tell them I wish I could do them any uh, worthier office, but in this desperate, yet I will not fail to try the uttermost of my powers for them. And so, as far as I have my credit with you, pray you let them want nothing, though I am not ambitious they should know so much. Wolf. Sir, both your actions and words speak you to be a true gentleman. They shall know only what is fit